Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope for zodiac signs, and that is for you coming from Scorpio, and it is from June the 25th to June the 30th. So let's start with the 25th of June. And for you coming from Scorpio, the morning afternoon sessions are not very good. It's a Sunday, so you will feel somehow dejected and not happy. Accidents are also possible. Differences become bigger and bigger. So you have to tell yourself that there are some planets there which can make you lose your temper, which can make you be not exactly cooperative with everybody. And so do the opposite. Be cooperative, be appreciative, let somebody else take the lead, and that way you can spare yourself the difficulties. Things can go very wrong on the morning and afternoon period, believe me, if your behavior turns to be aggressive or if you are being rebellious. So don't do that. Evening and nightfall sessions are much better. Now these good planets of the evening and nightfall session are also seen in the daytime, morning and afternoon period, but they fleet about, they move about. So they give you some opportunity, they move away. So you are going to find solutions in the evening and nightfall session where earlier you couldn't. So be patient in the morning afternoon period, and you will find solutions during the evening nightfall period come your way. It's a good time to socialize. I see some business planets there as well, and these business planets will of course bring good business contacts. So go out with your colleagues, with your bosses, with your business possibilities, or just go out with your Sunday outing with your marriage or family or romance partner, and there will be something very good happening for you in the evening and nightfall period. June the 26th. Now I like your morning and afternoon periods very much. It's a Monday, so you get good news at your place of work. A couple of these planets are long-term planets, so they produce plenty of long-term good news at your place of work or in business. Good to socialize for lunch with marriage partner or romance partner as well, or with the people you work with or do business with. Good to bond during the afternoon and the lunchtime period as well. The afternoon period produces also plenty of support for you. So you are going along very well morning and afternoon periods and showing plenty of good possibilities and good results. You will concentrate very nicely. But why the evening and nightfall period turn against you? And these are a couple of very strong planets. So be careful that all the good things you do could be undone in the evening and nightfall period. If you don't have to socialize, don't. Just go back home so that the day will not be spoiled. But if you have to work late, or if you have to socialize with colleagues or bosses or business people, you have to be on your best behavior. Money can be wasted, or you can be in the company of people who then create problems. Or you could be with people who are not appreciative of you. So choose company very well. Move away from a group of people where you sense trouble. Okay? The 27th of June for you coming from Scorpio, the morning, afternoon and early evening period are extremely good. You get good news at work. You get good news if you are in business. A lot of bonding with your marriage or romance partner. You will be able to concentrate on whatever you have to do and produce very good results. So communicate, ask favors, and you'll get what you want. Evening and nightfall session I don't like. These are planets that can get you into the wrong group of company, drink too much or have bad habits that this group is famous for. Stay away from them. Otherwise, just being with them, you are going to be part of their bad habit as well, wastage of money, leading into accidents, maybe drinking too much, or being in the company of people that just give you bad news and the ending of the day is not very good. You can turn it around by avoiding groups of people that can create this such bad things. So if you have to go home and be with yourself or be with the people that you are used to being with, and that way you can improve the evening and nightfall session. 28th of June for you coming from Scorpio, the morning afternoon is not very good. Basically you isolate yourself by being arrogant, by being uncooperative, by being difficult, by being not appreciative. And so don't do all these things. Be the opposite. Tell yourself, I'm going to be kind, I'm going to attract support, I'm going to say nice things to people, I'm going to motivate people so that they can help me at my place of work, whether in career or in business. And if you want to socialize with your marriage partner or with your romance partner for lunch or with your business people, go ahead and do so. And you will find that you can do that as long as you don't show arrogance. Otherwise, you're going to isolate yourself. I like your evening and nightfall session very much. One of these planets is also there in the morning afternoon period, but it's not enough to bring good news. So you're going to find solutions in the evening and nightfall period where earlier part of the day you couldn't. So be patient for news to develop. And you'll find that as the late afternoon and the evening and nightfall, step by step, you become happier and happier. Plan socializing with your business possibilities, with your colleagues, with your bosses. Go out with your marriage or romance partner, and the ending is very, very good. And you will find that long-term progress, long-term planning makes the 20th of June, late evening and nightfall period very nice for you. The 29th of June starts very badly for you. Bad news is a working day. Bad news can be waiting for you even before you leave home. What is said and what is done, and you're already leaving in a bad state of temper or disappointment. Drive carefully, because in a state like that you can create accidents for yourself. Be careful what you say and do in the morning and afternoon sessions at work or whoever you are with, because disappointment is waiting to happen. Now, if you lie low, if you behave in a manner which will not upset anybody, if you show appreciation, and if you show support for others, you may find that the whole situation can be slowly softened, and it may not be as bad as I can see it happening. But disappointment is waiting there to happen. Don't let it overtake you. Lie low. Hour by hour it will pass. The late afternoon, the evening and nightfall period, two of your best planets are waiting to help you. They are also there in the morning period, but their energy is not enough. So, late afternoon, evening and nightfall period, the situation starts to improve slowly, bit by bit. So solutions are going to be found where earlier part of the day you couldn't find solutions. So if you're working late, it's a good idea. Or if you're going to socialize with colleagues or with bosses or with business people, a good idea. And you will be able to do extremely well in proceeding with your plans of any kind, even with your marriage, family people, with your romance partner. And if you're looking for romance, you may be get disappointed news in the earlier part of the day. Don't give up hope. Evening nightfall session, you may just get the good news you want in all areas of your life. So go out, plan socializing, and you will find solutions. The 30th of June, for you coming from Scorpio, don't dominate. That's my advice. Morning, afternoon periods. Be sociable. There are no enemy planets, but there are planets that make you arrogant, dominating, pushy, and prodding, and very stubborn. And so if you don't do any of these things, you can turn morning and afternoon and night periods to your favor. But if you let these planets take over, then you are going to find obstacles at your place of work or in business during the morning, afternoon and night period. Obstacles with the people you love, marriage partner, romance partner, and differences will mount up bit by bit. You can manage the morning and afternoon period actually, but it's the evening and nightfall period I worry more. So if you're out socializing with whoever, you need to be on your best behavior. Basically, two things. Do not dominate and do not be arrogant. Be appreciative, be kind, be flattering to other people, and you will see that others will start to soften up with their approach, and you can turn even the evening session and a nightfall session to your favor. You have every chance of meeting somebody important in the evening and nightfall period. And so if you take the soft approach and show that you are a person who is willing to contribute, you will find that the evening nightfall session really works well for you. Well, that's my advice for you. And I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute session with me based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms, looking at your face. I do face reading as well. And if you want me to use Kabbalistic tarot cards, I will in the 90-minute session. And we will talk about your next 5 or 6 years ahead in all areas of your life. And for the next 5 or 6 years, I will be very in detail talking about what can happen in all areas of your life. So go to Facebook, follow me, and communicate with me. Ask me questions, and we may one day make a date to Skype or go to Skype itself. And I will look forward to making a date with you and to help you know exactly what awaits for you in your next 5 or 6 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.